Oh, was it my internet? Was my internet having problems? Dang. That sucks. Looks like the stream got interrupted and restarted. Oh. But I did fix the first command. So there you go, Lashby. Hope that doesn't bother you anymore. What do you make of Crier? That's a journalist, right?
Couldn't stand him. Have you ever tried asking the mayor a difficult question, he used to say? But I think he does an all right job, to be honest.
Do you ever deal with the mayor's advisors?
I try to stay out of their circuits, and
Are we
they
back?
try to stay out of mine.
Just confirming.
Helga is an
You guys
old
can hear me?
friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
How do you feel about Mayor Hermanoukas?
He's smarter than people give him credit for. There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
You're back. Okay, thanks, Alex. I wonder if the stream is the stream VOD will get split in two now. That would be kind of unfortunate. Dude, why? Why? Isn't that just annoying? No. Why? I don't think I can walk on this thing. Oh. Apparently I can walk on this thing. I tried walking on this track in another world in the past, and it didn't let me. It, like, pushed me off. There was, like, an invisible force that pushed me off. But this time it does. I was worried that I would have to, like, take the tram back to the other zone in order to pick this up, and then, like, reset all my other progress in the world. Oh, there's the statue. So, it's done, right? I'm back on mobile, but not on TV. Weird. Really? Let me see what my dashboard says. Am I still not back? My dashboard still says 0 viewers. Yeah. So strange. Let me see one sec. Yeah, it looks like the stream did split. Yeah, okay. But I do see myself live. Maybe you just need to refresh the TV if you want to get me on TV. Okay, so we got... Ooh, wait, we didn't get the star? Did I not pick it up?
Great works have been accomplished by those who believed in humankind. But greater things than these may yet be accomplished by those who uphold the faith.
Okay, we're back in here. Is this a thing? That's not a puzzle element, is it? Okay, so what about this actual puzzle? This actual puzzle needs just a blue laser to finish. So we basically want to do the same thing, except with the blue thing on top of that. Okay. So we want a blue connector on top of this. What? We want a blue connector on top of this, but how? Stop. No, come back. I need the red connector to come, or I need the red platform to come back here. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Normally about a half a minute delay back on TV. Oh, okay, the TV has a longer delay, I see. Hey Korea, what's your least favorite world? Oh, damn. Damn, this is in a bad spot. Actually, hold on. Let me move this. I actually like this world so far. I thought this world was difficult. It was challenging. Noticeably more so than like the last one. I thought it was a nice increase in difficulty. Or maybe yesterday I was just like a little bit tired or off and had some struggles. How many drinks in was it? Yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can. What I'm trying to do is to see if it's possible here. My idea is to connect that laser to that thing from within this purple wall. Oh my god, it's actually doable. That's cheating. Okay. Hey Pope, we're back. So then we do this and... Okay, so this should work then. I just need to put that on here. Turn on the fan. Do you guys think this is an exploit? Or do you think this is intentional? That I can see the tip of the laser from within this wall? I'm gonna use this to power the platform to move up this way, and then I'm gonna use this to also now for a different laser color and get the red platform to bump this up a little bit more. I just need to bump it up a little bit more to get it over this fence. There we go. Is this the same way you guys did it? For those of you who have solved this puzzle? Using the connector within the purple room to connect, like, get a very, very tight angle right here.
The search log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Uh-oh, selfie again?
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes.
Foot
Do you
this
want to see it
time?
up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
But seriously, every time I FaceTime with my parents, their face is like they don't really know how to use the phone's camera to frame their face well, and all I see is like half of their forehead. On my phone, when I'm looking at what's coming through on their camera, it's like half of their forehead. I'm just talking to them, talking to the left half of their forehead. But whatever, it's okay. This game honestly seems well enough designed so that nothing is an exploit. If you can do it, then well done to you. Yeah, I could definitely see it that way. Same for Dr. Zi-Fi. You moved it on the fan and activated it later with the switch, I think. Says Crow. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That actually seems like the more intended line. right? Turn the switch off. Use the outside connector to get the blue connector on top of the fan. Then move the outside connector onto the fan, then turn the switch on. That actually, yeah, much simpler. Much more intended. I wonder if there's gonna be a Pandora bonus star puzzle in this level, in this map, because that seems pretty useful. Having that laser source so high up seems like it would be used. Let's see, 7 is this way. Oh, it's Sphinx. Let's see what the Sphinx has for us. Oh no. I didn't even get this puzzle the first time. I think it was South 1? We skipped this thing in the South 1. I won't go back and look for it again. But basically we gotta keep an eye out for some sort of pattern that looks like this and then activate 4 of them. The ones that are highlighted. But... So, I mean, what does it even look like? Like a curve? Kind of like a curved road with one tree on the outside? Is there something like that? They're gonna be rectangular, though. But I have that, yeah, I have that saved. And then see this one and this one, they're very similar. Right, but I never solved this one, so I don't know if I don't know if I need to have like some knowledge from this one in order to help me with this one. Breach. Okay. There is a red laser source trying to connect to that connector, but it's blocked by this, which can get activated by a pressure plate. All right. Or, yeah, can get deactivated by a pressure plate, I should say. There's the objective. And so once we get into this room past that blue gate, we need a box or something or a platform to help us boost up to that final objective. This red laser connects to this, which then connects over to that gate, which opens the which does what? Actually, maybe it opens that, but we also need a blue. And then the other red, this also connects red to here, but that wants blue. So I guess what we could do is like, we could do something like that to temporarily have blue to open this, which, oh, an accumulator, okay. So, we've got an accumulator. Got a red platform, so we do need to send the red platform over there to help us boost up. We can accumulate blue. Do I want to accumulate blue or red? Might have to do both at some point. I can't really can I accumulate red? I can accumulate red. What happens if I try to send 2 colors to one connector? Okay. So the laser source overrides, the red laser source overrides the incoming laser from the other connector. Because the other connector, like the connectors try to send their lasers to each other, but the source can't receive, so it always sends the red laser to that. And the red laser here is not enough to open this door. It's not enough to open this door. We have to also have blue there. That's tricky. We finished the game today, ended up looking up 1 star and don't regret it. Looking forward to see Shin try to figure that one out. Yeah, I've already skipped a couple of stars, but we will go back to them. You did mention previously that you spent like an hour or more on a star already, right? Which was like, was it South 3? We'll need something standing here. Maybe I could stand here? Maybe I could be the one to stand there, just to temporarily allow the gate to open and the platform to move away inside. And once the platform is inside, we don't need as many lasers because we need an extra laser for this platform to move, right? And to get red here... Okay, so I have an idea. What's my idea? My idea is this. We have the accumulator, like, here. Self-sustaining opening this and this. We no longer need this. And we can use this to... We can use this to get red onto the moving platform. And now I just need to stand here. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, DLC will definitely be harder. Now I just need to stand here. It opens the gate. It propagates the moving platform into here. And we just needed to get it to, like, about the end. Step off. Which blocks the red laser from going anywhere. Now it's in a good spot. And now we reset. We reset to... All we need to do is now open this gate, right? All we need to do is now open this gate. We don't need this connector anymore. This connector was solely used to move the platform. And we just put the connector there. Nice. I like this puzzle, though. This was pretty good. It was not super hard, but... I thought it was creative. Golden puzzles were what I was expecting lost puzzles to be. They were the most interesting part. Oh, hey, Rusted. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, golden puzzles... I think it makes sense that golden puzzles are harder than lost puzzles, right? Because they're so much more late game. They're gated by finishing all the regular content first. Yeah, I was originally expecting lost puzzles to be a little bit harder than regular puzzles, but they weren't really. I think on average, I almost think that the number 8 puzzle in each world was harder than the lost puzzles for the most part. Would you agree? At least the ones so far that I tend to remember. This is a little like, oh, this is a living quarter. What are these? Meditation platforms. It's very zen, this building. The lore for DLC should be Yakut creating the puzzle and be like, now you know how I feel. Man, I wish Twitch Mobile didn't hang all the time on my device. Oh, sorry to hear that, Korea. Lithrasi.
The reason I have always admired Alexandra Drennan is that even in death, she fought to see the world as it is, not as she wanted to see it. I say fought because I believe this is not an easy matter. It is a mental and spiritual struggle that we must undertake with great seriousness, even when we are joking. The ancients believed that for most of us, the world is a shadow cast by a flame, dimly seen on the wall of a cave. Our task is not to interpret these shapes, but to free ourselves from the cave itself.
Okay, Lithras here. Kinda, but the golden puzzle still turned out to be easier than the Talos Principle 1. Yeah. I think so far, I think Talos Principle 1 puzzles were harder than Talos Principle 2. But I am expecting the DLC to have a big uptick in
we begin with the self,
in difficulty.
Because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
This is only like the second Stratton, the second golden thing that we found, yeah. I was trying to see if there's a connector up there or an RGB converter or something, but I guess there's no. I guess it's pointless because there's no Pandora statue or Pandora star in this level in this map. Transference. We've got a connector, red laser source. Second connector. A driller, a swapper, a drillable wall. Swapper that has a what? A teleporter on it? Okay. Don't think I got an achievement for those, so I guess I missed some. Map's too huge. Yeah, maps are really huge. No, it's okay, Rusted. I don't think you messed anything up with my expectations or whatever. It's fine. It's quite sad that puzzle games like the Talos Principle, Viewfinder, Superliminal are so niche. I haven't played Viewfinder yet. I have played Superliminal, which was okay. I wasn't like blown away by it. I felt like it was a little too much of a one-trick pony. And then Viewfinder is supposedly kind of similar, right, to Superliminal in terms of it's about like perspective. But I don't know if it's like, would you say Viewfinder is better than Superliminal, or worse, or can't really be compared? But I've heard good things about Viewfinder, at least from like 1 or 2 people that I've, but I haven't heard. It doesn't seem as popular as something like Portal or Talos Principle or some of the other puzzle games. You mean in terms of player base, they don't sell quite well, right? I mean, yeah, because I think the majority of casual gamers are not looking to play games for puzzles, but like more just like for, dare I say it, fun, or turning their brains off, or to relax and stuff, and they don't find puzzling relaxing. Viewfinder is definitely better. Okay, cool. That's great. That's great news. I'm gonna try it. And yeah, Baba Is You is my #1 puzzle game. If you haven't tried it, Rusted, definitely highly recommend Baba Is You. You had to drop Superliminal. Yeah, I don't even remember if I finished it, to be honest. Nothing will ever live up to Baba Is You. People should stop making puzzle games. Oh man. Okay, what does this do? The giveaway is supposed to end today. In like, I think in like 25 minutes or an hour and 25 minutes. When is 11:58 UTC? 11:58 p.m. UTC to PST. So an hour and 25 minutes. The giveaway is ending in an hour and 25 minutes. If you guys, last chance to enter if you want to enter with the link. We're at over 1,000 surveys completed, so the prize will be 500 USD or a 256 gigabyte Steam Deck. You get to choose if you win. Boom, 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 boom. So what does this do? This opens this blue door. Okay. It opens the blue door. And we want to get the platform in here onto this, so that we can jump onto the platform and jump into this thing, and then we need to drill that wall in order to get to the finish. This looks kind of tough. Huh. Let me climb out for a second. I can't drill that. Can I drill that wall from outside? Where's that wall? The wall's here. No, I can't, because it's blocked by a fence. Even if I could get the verticality, it's blocked by a fence. So, okay. So what we can do is we can teleport the drill inside. We can teleport the drill inside this room. I'm hoping I don't need that connector. We might have to reset at some point. Because I think once I bring this drill in, I don't think I can bring the drill out anymore. But we'll see if that's a problem. That's probably not an issue. Bringing the drill in has to be good. Eventually, we're gonna get the drill with us on top of the platform, jump up. Or we don't even need the drill on top of the platform, we can drill it from here. We can even just like... Oh, no. But we need the platform in this spot anyways, right, in order to jump up. And then the drill can either drill from below or above, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now the main issue is how to get the connector to power this. Well, we could bring the connector out. Bring the connector out, connect this with that. The drill is blocking. Okay. Let's move the drill. Put this here. That doesn't block. Wait, that blocks? Oh no, because it's a lip. But that's gonna get blocked soon. So I need 2 connectors? It seems I need 2 connectors to get this over there. Okay, so let's do that. Get a second connector. This is not gonna work. I need to reset. I knew it. I knew we would have to reset because we brought the drill in too early. And I think we can no longer bring the drill out anymore. Actually, no, I lied. We could have brought the drill out. We could have brought the drill out through this fence. Oopsies. It's fine. But, we need 2 connectors. One connector here, maybe? Is that gonna work? Okay, nice. You see the blue gate disappeared, and we don't need it to move anymore. Now we don't need the connector? Or do we? Yeah, we don't need the connector anymore, right? There's no need for... No need for red laser anymore, I think. That platform is exactly where we want it. We can jump up. Yep. Okay. Perfect. And then climb out. Gotta bring the drill in. And then we'll just drill. Oh no. Oh, chat. No, we're fine. We're fine, right? I just missed a crucial step, which is I need a teleporter here too, but the teleporter is easily here. Because I didn't really consider how I was going to get through the drillable wall. But it turns out it was quite
The
easy.
founder has a remarkable gift for designing these trials. But then, she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Okay, nice. So all 8 puzzles solved. We have 2, I think we have 2 lost puzzles left. And the lost labs, and also the Sphinx puzzle. So we gotta go like exploring. And the tower to do, right? Two question marks this way. Did you have something to say? Nope. There's the golden door. Almost can unlock golden puzzles. That's the Prometheus statue. I honk easier puzzles? You must mean I hope easier puzzles. Autocorrect? I honk easier puzzles was a conscious decision. Perhaps they aimed at a wider appeal of games like Portal. I think so too. That would be my guess. More story, shorter and simpler puzzles that are still satisfying to solve, cutscenes, etc., and perhaps feedback from Talos Principle being too difficult at the end played its part. I think I would also assume that it's a conscious decision. Talos Principle 1 had some, even the base game had some pretty tough puzzles, especially the ones with the recordings. Alright, there's Lost Puzzle. Supportive Apparatus. But yeah, definitely this game feels more trying to appeal to a slightly more... Wait, no. This is not a Lost Puzzle. It's already completed. This is like... Yeah, I remember this one. This is puzzle number 2. Okay, so... Hello. Hello. Friendly? Oh, that's scary. Okay, there's stuff here. What is this? Puzzle 3? Puzzle this way? Wait, is that the Sphinx? That might be the Sphinx thing. I see like pillars. No, it's just a lost puzzle. Damn, I thought maybe this was like in the pattern of the Sphinx. Jailbreak. Lost puzzle number 1, jailbreak. Whoa, it almost looks like a jail cell or stables or something. Also, they switched to Unreal Engine 5 to make the cutscenes and everything more easy to make compared to their in-house engine. Oh. Which is now preventing them from easily implementing level editor and other community tools. I see, so different priorities this time, yeah. Rusted says, what I really liked is that they got rid of monstrous puzzles that were just connect, jam, repeat a bazillion times. Yeah, I feel like there's in Talos Principle 2, there's still a lot of satisfying moments and like eureka moments and figuring out like cool concepts, but it's most of the puzzles, they don't feel like, almost none of the puzzles feel tedious. That honk was think. Okay. I see. Makes sense. None of the puzzles really feel tedious, whereas I don't know, maybe there was a little bit of tediousness last time in Talos Principle 1. Okay, here's a red laser source. This is a puzzle I have no clue if I solved correctly. Nice. There's a red laser source. There's a blue laser source up here, but it's blocked by this fence. So what we need to do is connect this to blue, put that on here so it goes over the fence, and then also connect it to that blue. Are there any other blues over here? This opens by someone standing on this, by pressure plate. This is a red? Okay, so my idea is we're gonna do that. We're gonna have this red laser source overwrite the blue laser source, maybe, eventually. We're putting it like this. And then this connector, we are connecting to that, and this. And putting it somewhere that it can see all three, like this. Okay, it's going, it's going, it's going. Oh no, but the red has... Can we block the red? We block the red? We block the red? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what's happened? Now that this blue is lost... I messed up from blocking the red. I was... Okay, so... Fudge. Am I screwed? I don't think it would have been... It wouldn't... Even if I successfully blocked the red, eventually this platform would move off of this button, and this gate would close, and it wouldn't power that anymore. And once the gate closes, I lose that connection to move the platform. Now I feel like we need to readjust, right? Now we just need to readjust. We no longer even need blue at this point, I think. We readjust to have red power this. What's happening? What if I stand on this? Okay, that's what's happening. Oh! Oh, crap. How do I get out? So I can stand on this to... I could maybe stand on that to let the platform get out, but once I let the platform get out, I can't get out myself. So... Maybe we use this? Maybe we sacrifice one of the connectors here? Despite being easier, level design is superior in the second game. Also how they introduce a new mechanic at each location so that you don't get bored of it too quickly. Yes, I agree. I think the second game is a lot better in many ways compared to the first game, especially the storytelling. And I also... But I do wish that they mixed and matched the mechanics a little bit more. I feel like the earlier world mechanics just like very rarely got seen again in later worlds. But there's some, like usually it's like level 8 in the later worlds that has a mix and match. Okay. What's the plan now? I've lost this. This cannot get laser from something else, I think. Does that work? No. Oh, Maybe? Why doesn't it bounce this way? Am I blocking it still? I thought I wouldn't block it, but... Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't bounce. Why doesn't it go back to the platform to activate the moving platform? And then I want to do that. Am I really blocking it? I'm surprised. I feel like I shouldn't be blocking it. Clone is easily your favorite mechanic. It's your favorite mechanic. They barely use it outside the world that is introduced. Yeah. So there would be another problem with this idea. As it moved here, this fence section right here stops the connector from giving this red, and this connector is what's sourcing all the red. And at the end, we need to move the platform all the way over to here so that we can jump on it and get to the exit. There's no way to exit this prison. Don't think that connector is powering the platform. Then why is there this black line? Maybe that's the problem? Oh! Oh man. No wonder. The black line is from that connector. Oh my god. Debated. Okay. So we moved it a little bit. But it stopped again here. I love upgrades to laser mechanics the most. There's something satisfying in figuring out how to connect them all to work. Yeah, I also agree with that. I think like laser mechanics is my favorite. Or different variations of laser mechanics would be my favorite. Okay, so this is where we're stuck. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could not have this here for now. Just have this like that. Stand here. Move it past this fence area. Get over there. Now, pick this up. Go all the way over here. And now we stand here again. And that should work. Okay. Now it's on the other side of the blue gate. Nice. Alright, Curry Mullet, did I saved you from an old man eyes moment? Sorry for ruining everything. That's not even old man eyes, man. Is that old man eyes? I don't think that's old man eyes. That's a legit debate. It looks like there's a black line going straight from this to that platform when the platform was still in line with everything else. I'm hoping for DLC with more interesting puzzles. The game left me wanting more. If a game left you wanting more, it means it was good. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely. It was good. At least the quality was good. Maybe the quantity was not enough. Or maybe there could have been a little bit more endgame content. All the mechanics are nice except one. Messing up with gravity. It was my first time a video game made me an actual motion sickness. Oh, when you go upside down with the gravity surfaces. I can see what you mean. Yeah. So, was this the same way you did it, Korea Mullet? Because you said that you have no clue if you solved this correctly. I'm assuming you mean like if you did it in the intended method. I feel like we didn't do anything remotely cheesy or questionable here. I think we did it this, like the legit way. Just doing it in sections. Getting it past this gate, and then getting it past this gate, and then getting it past this gate, and then, like, as you no longer need to deactivate these gates, you get to reallocate your resources, basically your connectors in this case, move them further up, and then focus on activating, deactivating the next gate or two. It felt janky, yeah, it felt... I could see what you're saying, like, it would have been more satisfying if there was some sort of, like, automated solution that you could come up with, some sort of setup that just made it go directly all the way from the start all the way to the end. But I don't think it would have been possible with only these tools. There's still 3 question marks this way, huh? Against decay. We live in a decaying system, which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result. A future in which, for the average person, there is less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, that there is a path forward other than willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, even infuriating situation, but what can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? Athena says, this was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Hypatia's founding of New Jerusalem, day 882. It's been a while since I wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters, and the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theater. Right, they talked about how they had to shut down this movie theater once they started conserving power and stuff. So we still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they have reported on sound truly marvelous. One day I might want to go see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard that we'll be getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future. I can't wait to meet them. Man, she sounded so hopeful and so optimistic at the time. In the early days.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail.
Oh no.
Planned obsolescence, baby.
Apple called out.
Just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend, because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
He doesn't want us to be fully human. They love their hex-coded messages. I didn't bother decoding them. Oh, no, I don't... Yeah. I didn't even know if it was, like, supposed to be something that you were supposed to decode. I just thought they were there for flavor, as in, like, a glitch. But I also just, like... Because usually there's, like, a word or two missing in a sentence, right? And I just kind of fill in that word. I wasn't sure if there was supposed to be like more content in there. Places of longing, Athens. Nice. To understand what humanity is capable of what it means to flourish, we have to look at the golden age of Athenian democracy. The list of geniuses who lived in Athens at this time is so long, It's almost inconceivable. Pericles, Sophocles, Aeschylus, Phidias, Euripides, Herodotus, Plato, Socrates, Hippocrates, Aristophanes, Aristotle, and the list goes on. These are people who changed world history. Without them, there is no Stratton to inspire Alexander Drennan. Without them, we do not exist. Was it a perfect time? No, undoubtedly not. But listing the flaws obscures the greater truth. Given the opportunity, given freedom and resources and space to grow, humans or beings are capable of incredible things. It would mean everything to me to walk the roads where these people once walked, to stand where they stood and think about the world as they dared to. There's a nice community guide some kind Steam user did about the hex codes. Oh, okay. Can you give me an idea, like, what exactly it is that you uncover? Is it just like a few sentences or a few words for lore, like background lore? It's as if like there was like a redacted sentence within one of these articles, and then you get to translate it into and get the redacted sentence back. I don't think I would want to go through that. I feel like that's not interesting enough for me to go look for. Unless there's other stuff? Stylex says, I just got an idea. Toussaint Hospitality Assimilate deck. The leader even procs Assimilate. And with Mushy Truffle, I can one turn proc False Siri. Right? I mean, you could do that without being Assimilate, right? Kinda, yeah? Okay. Thanks. What is this 3? Might be worth investigating? Wait, what? These things seem to be connected to the Noema system. Maybe I should dig one up, see how it works. Oh, I was talking about the map indicators. This is new. What are the other things on here that I haven't clicked? These two. Bootstrapping. If what Prometheus revealed about the theory of everything is true, then it explains a lot of the patterns I've been finding. Almost every artificial structure on the island was printed into existence in some kind of energy to matter process, or maybe by different versions of that process, some earlier and less effective. And I can only assume that the megastructure itself was created by bootstrapping, having one machine make a bigger one, which probably means you could have created a relatively small device that turns itself into a complete megastructure, or you could make a machine that just deploys more and more of itself and build something. A city into a box? A city in a box? Depends on the power source, I guess. On Sincerity by Alcatraz. I managed to extract the following text string. I'm always stuck by the degree to which our ancestors in the years before the end struggled with sincerity. They became poisoned with irony, unable to parse any information through anything except a thick layer of alienation. This left so little space for any kind of intellectual authenticity that they seemed to exist in a state of permanent agony. Ironically, that in turn made them extremely susceptible to the few sanctioned forms of sincerity, which acted as a means of social control. Then there's a gap followed by, there's something equally damaged in our own estrangement from our humanity. We mimic the forms and behaviors of our human ancestors, but we don't act like proud inheritors of the human condition. Everything we do gets filtered through this perpetual awareness of their shortcomings to the degree that we act as if our existence was one of their failures. Author unknown. Whoever it is, I understand what they mean, but disagree with their conclusion. This perpetual awareness isn't a form of alienation, it's a way of learning upon the mistakes of our species. Learning from the mistakes of our species. Unpleasant, but necessary. Okay. Alcatraz extracted this from a palm reader, huh? Okay. There's a bit of additional lore. Gotcha. Both the leader and Truffle has synergy with Assimilate. Sure, fair enough. And Brothens and Artorias are so good at post-buff. Like, they're very good post-buff that, like, you can play them in almost anything. Like, you don't have to be playing full-on Assimilate for them to be good. Alright, second lost puzzle. Vertical locomotion. Whoa, whoa, what? Whoa. So the exit is up there? There's a blue laser. Okay. I'm scared. Woo! Can I pick this up? No. Now we've got a teleporter? Hacks. Oh, that's so cheating. Teleporting is so OP. What? Oh. Oh. But wait, there's more. Like, being able to teleport, basically, like, effectively teleporting items through blue walls feels so powerful. So OP. Looked cool at the beginning, though. It definitely did look cool at the beginning. This one's a little bit short. It kind of, because it's, like, very linear, the design of this level is very linear. You're kind of, like, forced to solve it without... there's not that many possibilities, right? Yeah, there's not that many possibilities. You can only go one way, and so like if you just try to move forward in any way, you just stumble onto the solution, I think. But it's still cool. It's a concept. It's like a nice concept that like you don't see in other puzzles that much. This thing going up a fan to another level and then continuing the movement path up on the second level. Okay, solve the 2 lost puzzles. We haven't found the lab. That's probably the lab then. And we also need to find the whatever the Sphinx thing is referring to. But I think that's gonna... I bet the Sphinx thing is probably going to... I kind of think the way you find it is just by running around. And not drowning yourself. Running around looking for some sort of pattern that fits the Sphinx pattern. But where that will be... Maybe here? What the heck is this? Oh, it's a lore thing. Oh. Oil pump. Our ancestors used machines of this type to extract a substance called petroleum, which had countless industrial applications. Technologies involving petroleum revolutionized human society and greatly increased human quality of life, but also came with initially discounted side effects such as the release of greenhouse gases. Leo heard me sneeze and he loves imitating me sneezing. He hears me sneeze and says, "Achie!" So cute. Where did that question mark go? Yeah, oh, he's so cute. Alright, I'm getting really, really hungry. I think we'll probably stop here. And next time we pick up Talos Principle, we will check out the Lost Labs. And we'll try to figure out the Sphinx puzzle. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the disconnect. I don't know what happened, why my internet's been a little bit spotty. Big shout out to Geralt the Gwynblade for 5 gifted subs today. Fiolin with 2 gifted, 1 unintentional. Sometimes you end up running around these huge maps with no rewards at all. Yeah. All right. Good night, chat. Have a great weekend. I probably won't see you guys this weekend, but I will be back on Monday. Should be back. Yeah, we should be back on Monday. Alrighty then. Good night. Bye bye. I'm gonna send you guys over to a variety streamer that I discovered recently. Her name is Space Huggle. I found her playing Talos Principle 2 like a week ago. She's also playing Hollow Knight right now. Go say hi, give her a follow. Bye now. Enjoy. Laters. I think she's doing endgame Hollow Knight content. So, could be pretty good. I think she beat Nightmare King Grim recently. See you guys on Monday. Take care. Bye now.